As we said, I'm going to use the word retreat. I'm saying that the Iranian-backed militia retreated after days of attacks on our embassy in Baghdad. Now, take a quick look at this. This is a headline from FoxNews.com. U.S. airstrikes in the Mideast sending this clear message to friends and foes alike. I guess that message is don't mess with America. James Carafano wrote that headline, and James joins us now. Tell us, why did they retreat? Was it the threat of more airstrikes?
Yeah, we don't know. I mean, I got the same information that you have. All we know is the reporting that we got on the ground. So we've seen two things, or a couple of things. One is we've seen the Iraqi government come out and say that they're going to take responsibility. We have seen photos of Iraqi security forces deploying. We've seen at least 100 U.S. Marines move into the compound and more on the way. That's what and then we see these guys leave. So that's all we know.
OK, but could we say that President Trump is most unwilling to go to war in a military engagement with Iran? He'll take precautions but won't go to war. Is that the message here, too?
I think that's right. And I think that's very consistent with this president, where he doesn't respond to provocations. On the other hand, if you touch an American citizen or soldier, the U.S. takes an action, but the actions tend to be proportional and responsible, essentially retaliating for that, not in an escalatory way, and in a sense warning, if you escalate, we will respond to that. We've seen this in North Korea, we've seen this in Iran, we've seen this in other situations as well. In Syria, the president's actually pretty consistently in the way he deals with crises, and none of them have escalated. I mean, this is a 3-year track record on the part of this president.
He wants to box Iran in and let them sort it out amongst themselves inside Iran. He's actually encouraging revolt, isn't he?
Well, what you have a very important point is he has boxed them in a very tight box. So if you look at all the things the Iranians have tried over the last 3 years, like close the straits, harass the shipping, shoot down a drone, attack Saudi infrastructure, they're not really escalatory. They're just different things of a kind that the Iranians are trying to find something to kind of crack the U.S. resolve. And in every instance, the U.S. counterstrikes, countermoves, and then the Iranians stop, and then they try something else.
Oh, what a story. I've got to talk to you about Hong Kong. Mass protests continued over the New Year holiday. Hundreds were arrested, by the way. It seems to me, James, that the people of Hong Kong are showing remarkable resilience in the face of a declining economy and tough tactics by the police. They're still out there.
Yeah, I don't know what Time magazine was thinking, but the people of Venezuela and the people of Hong Kong who continue to demonstrate and push for their freedoms, despite the fact that they've had almost no progress in that for over a year, are just remarkable testaments to human resilience and the desire for freedom and liberty.
What did Time magazine say? I missed that.
No, they made some 12-year-old the person of the year. The person of the year are these unbelievably resilient protesters in Iran, in Hong Kong, in Venezuela, who just continue to advocate for their rights, even though they know nobody's coming, the cavalry's not coming. It's unbelievable.
I gotta say, I am surprised at Hong Kong because it's very much a business community. It's a dynamic enterprise. And when that economy there starts to sink a little, and it has sunk a little, I was expecting middle-class Hong Kong folks to back off a bit, but they haven't.
I would have thought this would have died out months ago. And where we're really going to see this play out is in the upcoming Taiwan elections, where I think we're going to see an incredibly strong rebuke of China and the Chinese government, and a very strong vote for the people that want to govern themselves in Taiwan.
Xi Jinping still has a big problem, does he not? James Carafano, thanks for joining us, sir. Happy New Year to you.
Thanks for having me.
See you soon. Check